Hello everybody, it's Zechariah. As many of you know, I am dedicating my running to run for every fallen police officer, firefighter, and U.S. Border Patrol member who lose their life in the line of duty in the United States and U.S. territories. But tonight we're going to be starting a new type of our mission. We're also running for all fallen Canada officers who have lost their life in the line of duty. And the first mile ever for our fallen Canada officer running for is for fallen Constable Shelby Patton. He worked with the Royal Canadian Mounted Police in Saskatchewan, and his end of watch was June 12, 2021. He lost his life after he was struck and killed by a stolen vehicle after attempting to stop the stolen vehicle in a traffic stop. He was 26 years old at the time of his passing, serving only just over 6 years as an officer with the Royal Canadian Mounted Police in Saskatchewan. He served most of his time at the Indian Head Detachment and leaves behind a wife. Tonight I'll be running with the Canadian Blue Line flag in his honor. I will be doing 7 laps around the track loop at my school, which is the equivalent of 1 mile in his honor. Tonight I'll be joined by many people, including the U.S. Customs and Border Protection running with us, the Stanford Police Department patrolling right behind us, the Orange County Sheriff's Office deputy, who's a part of the Central Florida First Responders Bagpipes and Drums, who will not only be playing pipes tonight, but will also be playing the O Canada, the Canadian National Anthem bagpipe song as well in this run tonight. We're also joined by my whole family here tonight as well. We're going to try to get the run as quick as possible because there is a rain coming in the area, but we want everybody in Canada, especially in Saskatchewan, to know we're with you through this hard time, and we hope you all well, and we hope this run finds you well in a difficult time to find comfort. I'm going to do a quick prayer in honor of his whole family, department, and the whole area of Saskatchewan before we start the run, and then I'll be on my way for this mile run for this fallen first responder.
For those that are tuned in tonight, Zechariah running his 2nd mile of the evening, but his first ever mile for a fallen hero out of Canada, our neighbors to the north and our ally. Tonight, Zechariah running for fallen Constable Shelby Patton. He worked with the Royal Canadian Mounted Police in Saskatchewan, end of watch June the 12th, 2021. Tragically, he lost his life after he was struck and killed by a suspect in a stolen vehicle following a traffic stop. He was just 26 years old at the time of his passing, having served just over 6 years as a member of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, served most of his time as a member of the Indian Head Detachment, and he leaves behind a wife. Zechariah, with the blue Canada flag in tow, completing his first mile to honor fallen Constable Shelby Patton tonight. We're always so appreciative of the various local agencies that continually come out to help honor our fallen heroes alongside of Zechariah. Tonight, helping to pay tribute to fallen Constable Shelby Patton, we have members of the Stanford Police Department patrolling behind us, which is a neighboring agency. Running with Zechariah, we have a member of the U.S. Customs and Border Protection Unit based out of the Orlando International Airport. Playing bagpipes tonight, we have a member of neighboring agency, the Orange County Sheriff's Office, and piper for the Central Florida First Responder Pipes and Drums Band. Again, we're here today to pay tribute to a young hero out of the nation of Canada, fallen Constable Shelby Patton. Tragically, he lost his life on June the 12th, 2021. He was a member of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police out of Saskatchewan, and sadly was struck and killed by a stolen vehicle at that, following a traffic stop. Only serving just over 6 years as a member of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police and leaves behind a wife. Zechariah now completing his 2nd lap to honor this hero this evening. For every mile that Zechariah completes, he carries with him a unique flag. Each flag is sent to the family of the hero that he runs to honor. The flag he carries tonight, the Canadian Blue Line flag, in honor of our Canadian officers who give their lives protecting their nation and their community. This flag will be sent to the family of fallen Constable Shelby Patton We will likely need assistance in obtaining a reliable address to ensure that he gets it, but we will do our part to make sure that the family receives this flag, along with a note that Zechariah wrote earlier this afternoon for the wife of Constable Shelby Patton. I'm going to go silent starting on this next lap. I'm going to remain silent for the rest of the run as the bagpipes play in honor of this hero. We send our thoughts and our prayers to Constable Patton's wife, as well as everybody with the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, especially those of the RCMP out of Saskatchewan. We hope this run honors him well, and we thank him for his just over 6 years of service. May we never forget him, and God bless our friends and first responders from Canada. Zachariah, any final words for the family of fallen Constable Shelby Patton?
To the whole family of fallen RCMP Constable Shelby Patton, everybody with the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, especially in the Saskatchewan district or the Saskatchewan precinct, and the department he also served most at in his career, the Indian Head Detachment, his wife, and all the friends and colleagues he made throughout his just over 6 years of service. This was the first time we've had to run for a fallen Canadian officer who have lost their life in the line of duty. And the reason why we decided to start doing this is because, first of all, we heard about fallen Constable Patton's story. We thought, it's so sad. And not only that, but at the same time, we realized Canada don't lose that much fallen first responders. I don't know if this is a good thing or not, but this is the first one they've lost in 2021, even though one is still more than zero and it's still more than it should be. We can run for Canadian first responders, or at least I can, because they don't have as much line of duty deaths as the United States does. But knowing that this is the first time I've ran for a Canadian fallen first responder, I wanted to let everybody that follow me or going through a hard time getting guided to this run in Canada, I wanted them to see that last lap. I held the flag up and high for that whole entire lap. Because I want you guys to know, even though that we're down here in Florida and we live in the United States, everybody's human, and when losing a fallen first responder in any country is very sad. Our prayers go out to everybody in Saskatchewan, his wife, who we'll be most likely sending the flag to, everybody at the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, only 26 years old, had a great 6 years of service, saved tons of lives in the process at such an early age, such a strong, incredible, brave young man. And we want everybody in Saskatchewan and everybody in Canada to know we're with them whenever a first responder officer, and even ones that we don't run for Canada, at least right now, firefighters and other Canadian branches, we are with you whenever you lose a first responder. And our prayers go out to your whole family through Constable Patton's passing. If you're part of his family or friends, we're going to be sending this Canadian blue line flag to you as quick as possible. We're not sure where to send it to yet, but we're gonna find a place and we're gonna find a person to send it to, either with his family, maybe his wife, or a department member that may need it most and can, make people, just have a smile on their face whenever they see it. If all of you tonight would join me in a 21-second moment of silence, just like the 21 gun salute, each second dedicating one amazing thing Constable Shelby Patton, RCMP Constable Shelby Patton did during his life, including in law enforcement, maybe a cherishable moment he made as well, or an accomplishment he made during his life. If all like better heads in this 21-second moment of silence, please do. Thank you all for joining me in that 21-second moment of silence. Now, one more time tonight, this time, Volley the Bearheads, not only in a prayer for fallen Constable Shelby Patton's family, but as well for fallen Sergeant Garcia Torres' family as well. So Volley the Bearheads in this prayer led by me, please do one more time tonight. Dear God, tonight we've come out here to run for 2 fallen first responders, but tonight we did not run for anybody in the United States of America. First one we ran for was Puerto Rico, a U.S. territory, and the second run was for a fallen Canadian police officer. God, one thing that we really want to show with this mission is, even though we run for all fallen first responders in the United States, we also support any other country who have first responders and have had a passing of a first responder recently or ever in their lifetime. And we wanted to show that in these runs tonight. God, even though these officers did not work in the United States of America, that shows no difference on how much of a hero they both were. They were both very young first responders, serving an incredible amount of years of service, just over 36 years in total service combined between both of them. Both sounded like truly incredible heroes, and both lost their life having a traffic stop, pulling over somebody, making sure everything was okay. The last thing they expected was to have something like this happen, being shot and killed or struck and killed, which is what happened tonight to these fallen first responders. Yet they had full dedication And, you know, they had sacrifice and, you know, just complete bravery every single time they had a traffic stop, every single time we went out to a call. And that shows complete heroic things. And God, watch over everybody going through a hard time in Puerto Rico as well as Saskatchewan. Keep them all safe and guide them to this run if they ever need encouragement. Thank you again, God, for keeping me safe and healthy. But let's hope we never have to do a mile again for not only anybody in the United States of America, but as well as Puerto Rico, Canada, and other U.S. territories we also run for. Thank you again, God. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you all for joining us in these 2 runs tonight. It means so much to our friends in the north and our friends in the south for joining us in these 2 runs. It means so much to their whole family when they see this run and see how much amazing comments that they're getting to help them all heal. Unfortunately, we are running tomorrow for more fallen first responders, so please stay updated for those runs. I hope you have a great and safe night, especially for first responder working tonight, and I pray God blesses you all.